Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the New Comic Book Day Preview Show. This is a totally new show. We started it last week. I plan on doing it every week moving forward till forever, till I die. The whole idea is New Comic Book Wednesday is always on Wednesday. So on Tuesday, almost every comic shop in the country, depending on delays, will have the books already. We're putting them on the wall, we're getting ready, whatever not. So Tuesday, I figured I'd show you guys, give you guys all first dibs. Anybody watching here really has first dibs before they get to shows or anything like that. And just comment or email us at flashpointcomicsandgames@gmail.com. And we can totally hold any of these aside for you. And with that being said, before we jump into showing off the books, I did want to say thank you to Scott and everybody at Lake County Comic Con. We had a great time out at Lake County Comic Con this past Sunday. And we went ahead and we got the bug. So we are ready to go to tons of shows. So obviously we have our show, Nerdy Small Business Saturday. That is going to be Saturday the 30th, Small Business Saturday, 12 to 5 at the Winter Springs VFW. Awesome event. We've got artist Emily Rice Set coming, Sabian Willis, writer Travis Gibb, and I have tons of great vendors. I got myself with lots of comics. We got T-Rex collectibles out there with Legos. I believe we're going to have the Orlando Collector Deviants out there with their vintage toys and things like that. And I got a couple other vendors, and I'm working on a few other things. We're also going to have craft tables for kids, so bring the kids on by. We're going to have like friendship bracelets, things like that. And then my wife is going to have a table where she's going to be teaching kiddos board games. We're going to find easy board games for the kiddos to play. So if you is very family friendly, bring the whole family down. You guys can look at stuff and the kids can play games or make bracelets. We also are going to be doing a canned food drive. Anybody who donates food to the food drive will be entered to win one of 5 prizes we're going to be doing for the day. That includes some DC incentive variants, an omnibus, and a couple Funko Pops. And those will be free. If you donate any canned goods or non-perishable foods, we will give you an entry to the giveaway. Also, if you follow us on social media at the show, you will be entered in the giveaway. But we're going to do 5 throughout the day, and that food will be donated back to a Winter Springs food pantry, so it stays in the community at Winter Springs. We're very thankful for the VFW for that. With that being said, let me go ahead and show you guys the books that are coming out this week. I want to start with Archie's new book, Archie, Mr. Justice. And if you look at that cover, that's very clearly an homage to Action Comics #1. So that is new this week. It's a #1, $4.99. Archie, Mr. Justice. Look, it's literally like Betty, Veronica, Jughead, and Archie redoing Action Comics #1. So that is very cool. The blank cover for Absolute Batman Noir Edition came out. So this is an all-black cover wraparound. So if you know an artist that works real good with white ink, this will be super cool to do. Speaking of white ink, this is Batman Full Moon #2. And that cover glows in the dark. You can't really tell at all because it's day and everything. But this is a glow-in-the-dark cover. Even the back glows in the dark. So, like, this is a really cool cover. I do still have some #1s of that. All the A covers will glow in the dark. This is a book that's near and dear to my heart, and they just went ahead and facsimiled it. This is Crisis on Infinite Earths, #8. This is The Death of the Flash. I own multiple copies of this. One of them signed by George Perez. I actually think I have one CG Seed signed by George Perez, and then I have one where I had George Perez sign the panel where he draws Flash dying. And I will show that to you because this is like a 40-year-old book, so I do not feel bad spoiling it for you. This is the page I had him sign because I always thought that was very iconic Barry Allen, just sacrificing himself for the good of the rest of the DC universe. So that is out. There is also a foil version of that. And then I do love that the blank version of that was in yellow because obviously this is going to be a Flash. I mean, you got to get a Flash drawn on that. If you were excited about DC Vertigo coming back, DC is launching that with the reprints of Nice House by the Sea. That is James Tynan's follow-up to Nice House by the Lake. Awesome book, especially if you like Twilight Zone style stuff. This is the second print for #1, second print for #2, second print for #3. What I love about this whole rollout, everything about it, is so from what I understand, James Tynan's going to be one of the co-publishers over at the new Vertigo imprint, and I think there's no better person to spearhead a creator-owned initiative like James Tynan. So I think that's going to be really great for DC and everybody involved. And if you have not read Nice House by the Lake or Nice House by the Sea, pick it up. It is a great book. New this week for the DC All In initiative is Question All Along the Watchtower. And this is such a good book. I got to read an advanced preview of this. The Justice League recruits Question, which is Renee Montoya, to come upon the Watchtower because they need essentially like beefed up security up there. After the events of Absolute Power, they have pretty much taken everybody up to Watchtower, and it's almost its own community of superheroes. But you need security there. You need a police, a sheriff, and that's what Question is. And it's a very cool first issue. You'll want to read that. We have that. Last week, GI Joe #1 came out. So this week, the die cut cover came out. So Cobra. So yeah, this is a cool cover. This is how much is it? $5.99 for this awesome die cut cover, Cobra. Awesome covers this week. David Nakayama's Wonder Woman. This is Wonder Woman #15. David Nakayama Artist Spotlight variant. Beautiful cover. Don't miss out on that. We got 2 ash cans this week. We'll probably end up putting if anybody's interested in these, I'll probably put them out about $5. This is the ash can preview of The Seasons by Rick Remender. So Rick Remender of Holy Roller, Deadly Class. What's the other one? East to West is a great writer. So that is the Ashcan preview. And then this is Lucky Devil. This is Charles Soule and Ryan Brown's next project. There's also an Ashcan preview, so $5. And this is the guys behind 8 Billion Genies. So this is a cool one. And then speaking of cool indies, so the third print of #1, and then the first print of #3 just came out. This is The Moon is Following Us. That's #1. That's #3. Moon is Following Us is written by Daniel Warren Johnson, who is the writer of Transformers, and it is drawn by Riley Rusimo, who drew Harley Quinn for the longest time with Stephanie Phillips. It is essentially born out of the ashes of a failed Superman pitch that Daniel Warren Johnson pitched DC. And it deals with like a dream realm. It's really cool. It reminds me a little bit of like what do you get the man of tomorrow, that mongrel story with Starro and everything like that. And like it's a real good indie book. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because we got more to talk about, but that was a good book. My pick of the week this week is what I think is IDW's just huge win for IDW. And that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover with Naruto. I think it's something we never thought would happen, but honestly, it makes all the sense in the world that would happen. So this is the A cover, TMNT Naruto A cover. There is a B cover with Shredder in the background. Awesome B cover. There is a 40th anniversary cover. Check it out. Check it out. What's it all about? So you can put it in either orientation. Because see, he's punching him right there, or you got that, which is really cool. So that is the 40th anniversary variant. And if you guys ever want any of these, you can comment name of the book and maybe variant. I'm going to tell you a C cover or something variant. Say that. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is no longer live, but you can go ahead and email us. The email at the bottom, which is flashpointcomicsandgames@gmail.com. In the subject, just put New Comic Book Day, and then list out the names of the books you want, and we will either email you an invoice or drop them in your poll, whatever is easiest for you. This is the D cover. Super cool. This is the C cover, which is one of my favorites because it's the Naruto run. Like, oh, I love that. And then there is a E cover by Vincenzo Federici. So I think this is going to be book of the week. I think it's just it's such a great concept, such a great book. I think it's a crossover that makes sense. We also have a great book for the kiddos here. This is an all ages book. This is What If Minnie Became Captain Marvel? So there you have your A cover featuring Scrooge and Magica Dispel. I think you got Pete as Scorpion. It's really cool cover. So that's the A cover. Then there is a Peach Momoko cover, which it has Minnie there in the Captain Marvel pose. Super cool. And then, of course, you have a Scotty Young variant. Of course you do. So that's really cool. What if Minnie became Captain Marvel? Speaking of reprints, reprinting Amazing Spider-Man 262, where they kind of just took a picture of a guy in a Spider-Man costume and put it on the cover. So this is a reprint. This is not the original, but I think it's hilarious because they reprinted this cover. My cover of the week is Venom War It's Jeff in Hyuk Lee variant. That is officially my cover of the week. So if you need a copy of that, let us know because I think that is a hot cover of the week. We got to give love to our boy Alan Qua. Alan has a Spider-Man Reign cover with Venom and Old Man Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man Reign number 5, Alan Qua. Alan, we love you, brother. I know in Malaysia you're probably sleeping now, but yeah, man, we love you. Anytime you get a cover, we want to get that. This is the Night Stalker spoiler variant for Avengers Assemble number 3. So Night Stalkers appear in this book, and this is them on the cover. So his first cover appearance. So there's that. And then Sonic the Hedgehog Knuckles, 30th anniversary. So this is a one-shot featuring our favorite Echidna, Knuckles. And there is an A cover, right? That's the A cover. A cover. And a B cover with like the video game style from Knuckles. And with that being said, that is everything that we are getting for New Comic Book Day. Obviously, every store is different. Stores with more space, more customers are going to have a couple different books. It's a little different for us right now as we're starting out. I do want to remind everybody. Oh, Dan, I got the Knuckles, man. I know you want that old school, right? I got old school, new school. Reminds me of Men in Black. New hotness, old and busted. But to be fair, the old one is actually the coolest one. It was good. Dan, we missed you. You do want the old school. Dan, we missed you at the gender reveal. It's so funny. Lauren had told me that you guys weren't going to be able to make it. And I literally still said, hey, where's Dan? And then Lauren said what we have to take a picture together at Thanksgiving to prove that I'm still here, that I'm still around. But yeah, guys, just like Dan did, that's how you'll ever request a book on this. If you're watching live, we're live on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, this is pre-recorded. You can go ahead and email us at the email down below right there, flashpointcomicsandgames@gmail.com. I can't wait, Dan. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. We're going to be there the day early as well for cooking and all that good stuff. So we're excited. And with that being said, guys, I want to let you know where we're going to be for the next 2 weeks. On Saturday the 30th, we are doing our event, Nerdy Small Business Saturday. You will not want to miss that. We got Sabian Willis, Emily Ricette doing free sketches for kids. We have Travis Gibb with his Cthulhu Invades, Granite State Punk, all that good stuff. We are going to have a craft station for kids. So friendship bracelets. Lauren will also be teaching kids board games. So this is a very family-friendly event. Come out with the kids. Let them have fun while you guys look at stuff. We also have T-Rex collectibles with Legos, minifigs, toys. We got Orlando Collector Deviants with tons of vintage toys. We're also going to have Carrie's t-shirts out there, and we're going to have a few other vendors we're working on. So that is the 30th at the Winter Springs VFW from 12 to 5. It's Nerdy Small Business Saturday. And then it gets crazy. So officially, we will be at the Ocoee Community Market on December 5th from 5 to 9, Ocoee Community Market. Then we will be at the Apopka Tree Lighting Ceremony on December 6th, Friday, 6 to 8, Apopka Tree Lighting Ceremony. Then we will be at Rise of the Phoenix on December 7th. Rise of the Phoenix, that is at the Sons and Daughters of Italy in DeLand. And that is from 10 to 4. That is a phenomenal show. You guys want to be there. There's definitely going to be some Dragon Ball Z at Nerdy Small Business Saturday, just because I know with my vendors that they have some Dragon Ball Z, Dan. Then we will be at the Wildlife Refuge. Let me get the official name for this so I can get that correct for you guys. We will be at the Christmas market At the Back to Nature Wildlife Refuge in Orlando, a nice educational center. They're going to have a Santa out there, as well as animal meet and greets and food trucks. So that is going to be on the 8th from 12 to 4. We're really excited about that. And then on the 14th of December, Saturday, we're going to be at the Akoi Jolly Jamboree. That is essentially Akoi's version of a tree lighting ceremony. And we might book a couple in between there. So keep an eye out on us on Facebook and our website. And if you ever have any questions, just message us or email us again down below, flashpointcomicsandgames@gmail.com. With that being said, guys, have a great new comic book day. Dan, I will see you at Thanksgiving. I will bring the Knuckles book for you. And then I will hopefully see some of y'all at Nerdy Small Business Saturday on the 30th of November at the Winter Springs VFW. Remember, we are doing a food drive for a local food pantry in Winter Springs. Leading up to Christmas, we want to be able to help people out. So if you donate any non-perishable food, you will be entered to win one of our 5 giveaways from throughout the day. Every hour, we will do a giveaway. You don't have to be in the building to win your giveaway. You just have to donate at some point in the day. So take it easy, guys. Flash out, and we will see you around. We will see you for an FOC show on Friday. Take it easy.